How to safely split an atom from the comfort of your own home?
That's next on my to-do list. No, Speed Nonagon. Collision model is updated, projectile physics is fixed, frame rate stabilized. It's awesome now.
Which means I can play it?
It still needs textures. Sound effects, music, VO.
I'll write the music. I could probably do sound effects too.
First we improve and design our own spider suit. Now we build a mobile game empire? We're unstoppable.
Never doubted it. I'm out doing spider things, but when I get home, I'll set up a task board, start tracking sound effects you'll need. Ooh, and sketching out a score.
Yeah, woo! You feel that? That's me fist bumping you from afar. Later, dude.
The underground set up here without anyone noticing? I'm impressed.
Check the marker. Some dudes stole a car and are being chased by the cops.
Got him to get out of my way! Pull over now! No way in hell! You can't drive forever!
I'll have to sneak around those workers to grab that capsule.
It's that Spider Kid!
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man's on the cover!
On a scale of 1 to punching, how bad do you guys want this car?
I'm not proud, you pig! Take all of us!
And he nails the finish! Spider-Man does it again!
Times Square. Easy to find someone in the crowd here, or lose them. Sound you need's like an electric current.
A current? I could cheat it with venom. Nah.
Get it? Well, whatever. Bye.
About my sister finding out.
I'm still having trouble wrapping my...
Not gonna find it over here. Oh, that's cool. Love how alive that feels.
After I started calling myself a problem, met my first client right under this sign. Neon flag's hard to miss, and the crowd makes it easy to blend in. She wanted me to steal a painting. I looked across the square and saw your dad looking back at me. He never said anything, just turned and left. He didn't know everything, just that I was a thief. That was enough. I think he saw where we were headed long before I did.
If you would have tried to act right sooner, he would have forgiven you. know he wouldn't.
Hey, time for me to go.
This one was all your dad's idea. You need something that's always in this park. Quiet on their own, loud in a group.
Loud in a group? How did Dad record this? Was he a pigeon whisperer?
This was way back, before high school. We were hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog. You know how that goes. Place was swarming with pigeons. Your dad stopped cold. He said, "Aaron, man, that's music. Listen." Next day, we were crawling all over Manhattan with pigeons, like you are now.
I remember the first time they showed me how to sample. Uncle Aaron had the gear, and Dad had the ear for music. Already getting some ideas.
Hey, you're...
Hey, bro. I read MJ's front pager about some Caria.
Not while you were swinging, I hope. Sorry. Scolding mentor mode, downshifting. What did you think of the article?
The article was great. The pictures? Where'd they get this Peter Parker guy?
I'm sure MJ asks herself that all the time.
So how was the trip? Did you have to suit up while you were out there?
Nah, Sable handled it like a champ. Her and her wild pack. I mostly got to stand around taking pictures.
Sounds like a nice break. As much as a work trip can be.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling refreshed and ready to do some next-level Spider-Manning. And clean out the gutters at my house. Being a homeowner is glamorous, let me tell you.
Sounds like it. I'll let you go. Talk soon.
This is a good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station. That's kind of cool. But it's not really the station coming alive. Fire station.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, "Man, you're not uptight enough for that job." He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You can make things better, Dad. And so will I.
Spidey number 2?
Got one present for Spider-Man.
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating. 3 of us spent a lot of time here. We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat. Yeah, it's subtle, but a good beat.
Things were good back then. Felt like they'd be good forever. Your mom got her first gig as a teacher. Your dad was new to being a cop, and I just started calling myself proud. I figured we all kept secrets about our jobs. But last though, your dad's job and mine crossed paths too often.
Man, Uncle Aaron, if you would have been anything else, my mom and dad would have supported you all the way.
I better go before I miss my train.
Let me
So you
Spider-Man coming through. Voicemail. Number's blocked.
Hey, Miles. I know you're gonna hear a lot about me. What I've done, now that I'm serving time. I cut a plea deal, so it shouldn't be more than 2 years. But getting out early, it's not why I gave up Krieger. You told me you had to be better. And that meant looking out for other people, even if it cost you something. I don't have a lot of practice. But I'm trying. Thanks, kid, for making me a better man that I could be on my own. Take care out there.
Love you, Unc.
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound. What you're looking for is light, distinct.
Light, huh? Okay. I like that beat. I'm not sure it's light, though. Oh man, this is making me hungry. Not really a light sound, but definitely distinctive. Something distinctive. Yeah, wind chimes. That sounds good.
This plaza's where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. The guy paid me to mug his boss. Rough him up, take everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. He never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing. Wish I'd kept my word. Deserve better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. You and I would be okay too. Man.
Late for work. I gotta go, Spider. Never bad.
Your dad and I fell asleep listening to this sound every night when we were kids. Got a good beat.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little. Time capsule's in between the train cars. I can't believe we managed to hide it without getting caught.
This one's rhythmic. Comes on a schedule.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little. I'm not gonna find it over here. Not this way. Nah, getting too far away.
All right, that's enough of that. Later, Spider.
Yeah.
Watch it! The suit is still so slick.
Yeah, that's it.
You probably don't know this, but your dad and I grew up not far from here, before we moved to Brooklyn in high school. Hearing the clatter of the wheels, squealing when the trains turn or stop, always makes me think of me and your dad's late night talks. Mostly about what we wanted to be when we grew up. I wanted to be a space agent. Dad's dream changed. Doctor, firefighter, social worker. But he always wanted to help people.
Yeah, sounds like Dad.
Hey, young blood, you got almost everything you needed for the track. You just unlocked the spot where you could find the last piece. Hope it works for you.
Place where I fought him? Doesn't have the best memories, Uncle Aaron. My mom bought him this at a flea market. It was a joke about... can't remember. Uncle Aaron's got tabs all over the city. He must have been building his network for years. Always making upgrades. I definitely got my suit patching skills from Uncle Aaron. Maybe I should take a few swings. Nah, I'd probably break it. Use the sounds. Frequency lock? Something new every day.
Hey, kid. Hope the suit fits. You asked why me and your dad stopped talking. He was investigating the Prowler. It led him to my clients, people like Simon Krieger, Wilson Fisk. Dad couldn't afford to make enemies like that. Not with you and Rio in the picture. So I told him. Hoped he'd back off. He did. Good. Didn't want me around. Didn't want you to turn out like me. Hope this suit helps you be better. Take care, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Uncle Aaron, for everything.